Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Since Day One. Before we get into this video today about NBA Youngboy as well as his alleged baby mama Valentina, and also today we have in attendance his wife Jazlyn Mychelle. And before we get into this video today, you guys go ahead and like the video, comment down below, and if you are new, smash that subscribe button to take flight with us.
Fake love, I don't need it, you can keep it, that's a fact. I had to make up my mind. I took that weight on my shoulder. I done been down.
So you guys know that there's been a lot of back and forth concerning Valentina as well as NBA Youngboy and whether or not she really had his 11th child. She's been proudly showcasing her son on social media since a few weeks after he was born, and even posted this photo as being the first photo that she showed social media since the baby made his arrival. NBA Youngboy fans and supporters are in denial that this is NBA Youngboy's 11th child, considering the fact that he has not come out publicly to claim the child and no one has seen him with the child like they have seen him with his other children. But that still has not stopped Drew from posting things like, "My baby starting to look like his dad. My heart hurts. You was supposed to be my twin." And even going the extra mile and posting more photos of him on her social media, such as this one she posted on her Instagram not too long ago. I rotated the photo just to give you guys a better view of this cute, handsome baby, you guys. And to be honest, I think that the baby has YB's facial structure as well as his nose and even some of his facial expressions. However, I can see NBA Youngboy fans and supporters being in denial about this being his baby just because of the baby having a Hawaiian heritage. I feel if the baby was African American like majority of NBA Youngboy's children, he would hurry and show NBA Youngboy's features inside of himself. But considering the baby is of Hawaiian heritage, I feel like he just needs a little bit more time to look like NBA Youngboy. And if it turns out not to be his baby, you guys, y'all know that I am not messed up about coming back and acknowledging my wrongs and clearing up the misinformation that I spread on my channel. But for now, I feel like that this is NBA Youngboy's child. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below, you guys, and let me know what y'all think about the situation. And we also know that NBA Youngboy likes to send cryptic messages through his friends' social medias, and someone had recently posted and said, "Top say he don't know who you new HOEs is thinking y'all a part of this family. Stick to who you for." And nobody really knew if he was talking to Drew or about Drew and this new baby. But leave your thoughts and opinions down below and let me know what y'all think. Well, moving along to the next topic of the video, which happens to be NBA Youngboy's wife, Jazlyn Mychelle. Seems like some things have came back from the past to haunt her, you guys. And I am here to break it down for y'all and make it make sense. And I wanted to add a little disclaimer to this video, you guys, and let you know that the information I'm about to bring back up already happened in 2020. So I don't want you guys asking me in the comments why I'm bringing up old news. I will block you from my channel because I really just don't want to hear it. Okay, I'm bringing up this because of the simple fact that I never spoke about this when it happened back then. And all of the YouTube videos I watched of other content creators who spoke about this situation never brought up what I'm about to show y'all. They were really simply focused on the messages themselves, but never paid attention to the details. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move along. So y'all know that Instagram has a close friends feature that they brought about back in 2018. The close friend feature allows you to choose who can see certain stories you may otherwise not want to share with a larger group on social media. This exclusivity can help forge stronger connections with your followers by giving them deeper access to you and your brand. What is close friends? Close friends is a feature on Instagram that allows you to grant a subsection of followers special permission to view private stories. When you select this feature before posting to stories, only the accounts on your close friends list will be able to see it. And if you're wondering, there doesn't seem to be a limit on how many people you can add to your close friends list. Instagram doesn't choose your close friends list. Instead, you have to add and remove people from it manually. If you're on someone's close friends list, you'll see their close friends story whenever they post to it. Whether in the stories feed or on their profile, a green circle around their profile picture indicates a close friend story. You can also get to it by tapping your profile picture. People who are not on your close friends list will not be able to see your close friends stories or see the green circle. So I screenshotted my Instagram page where you can see Ari T Talk has a green circle around her profile picture, and you can see other pages I'm following on Instagram do not. And this basically means that I am in Ari T Talk's close friends. So anything that she posts in her close friends, I will be able to see because it will show a green circle around her profile picture. Basically letting it be known that there is something she wants me to see see inside of her close friends. And it will basically show the same thing if Ari T Talk and I were talking behind the scenes in our DMs. It would also show me a green circle around her profile picture from our DMs. So with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and tune in to this flashback. So back in 2020, you guys, there were some DMs that got exposed of Jazlyn Mychelle basically talking to someone about her then boyfriend, NBA Youngboy, and his private business. If I am not mistaken, you guys, this was before Jazlyn Mychelle and NBA Youngboy got married. I also wanted to add another small disclaimer before reading these messages to you guys that Jazlyn Mychelle was talking to two different people on two different occasions. And we're just going to call these people Sister A and Sister B. So on these messages that got exposed in 2020, Jazlyn Mychelle was talking to Sister A. Sister A starts off the messages saying, "You with him?" Jazlyn says, "He's weird AF. He hit me. I think it's the drugs. I don't think I can do this any longer. Like, I understand the benefits, but sometimes I feel like it's not worth it." Sister A responds and says, "Itch, get that money, get that bread and that head. I text your phone, you ain't reply." Jazz says, "I didn't see it, and money is nothing to him. He always give me that. I'm just tired. Then he could have gave me herpes. He hasn't been taking his medicine. I'm just so stressed out." Sister A responds, "Sue his dirty ASS and take his money, sis, period." Jazlyn responds, "Oh, I will. Trust and believe. I'm just stressed. Then his weird ASS fans are annoying. They think they know everything. All of their information be false, trying to make me look like the bad guy and desperate. He ucks me on my period and buys me anything. You think I'm worried about an HOE that can't get next to him? No." Sister A responds, "Period, and itch, he dirty either way." Jazlyn goes on to say, "Then he was still sleeping with Jania when she was dating that rapper that dated Dream Doll. Also, when I was with him, Yaya is weird and overly obsessed, keeps calling him and his friends, talking about she's gonna unalive herself and she chose control over her dad. Like, girl, that's your fault. You're dumb and rich. I'm broke." So apparently, you guys, when these messages got exposed, it was allegedly Sister A, who Jazlyn is speaking to in these DMs, that exposed the messages in the first place. So when Jazlyn Mychelle realized that the messages had gotten exposed, she tried to contact Sister A but was getting no response. So that's when Jazlyn Mychelle took matters into her own hands, you guys, and she contacted Sister B, who happened to be the sibling of Sister A that she was speaking to about Control allegedly putting his hands on her. And I also wanted to let you guys know that Jazlyn Mychelle had Sister A in her close friends. But when Jazlyn contacted Sister B because she could not get in touch with Sister A, Sister B was not following Jazlyn, nor was Sister B inside of Jazlyn's close friends. And I'm going to explain that more to you guys in just a second. So after Sister A was not responding to Jazlyn, Jazlyn contacted Sister A's other sister, who is Sister B, and asked her who leaked the ucking messages. And this is where it gets confusing because Jazlyn said to Sister B, "I asked your sister," who Jazlyn was referring to Sister A. Sister B responded, "That has nothing to do with me, and you tell her. I apologize on my role on behalf, but that's not my fault. The truth is out." Jazlyn responded and said, "I confided in Sister A. Why would she do that? Y'all need to lie and tell the YB pages that they are fake. So if you're actually sorry, please tell them the messages were fake." And if y'all are real true fans of NBA Youngboy, you guys, y'all know that he hates when his private business gets leaked online, coming from the females, baby mamas, and girlfriends that he chooses to trust in at those specific times. Jazlyn Mychelle knew from experience on how NBA Youngboy would react when he laid eyes on these messages, so therefore that's why she wanted Sister B to tell the YB Shade pages that the messages were fake, when indeed they were not. The messages that Jazlyn Mychelle was sending back and forth to Sister A and Sister B had too many details in those messages for them to have been fake and made up. She knew that if NBA Youngboy knew that she was throwing rocks behind his back and hiding her hands, that he probably wouldn't want anything else to do with her. Because we all know from experience that anytime NBA Youngboy knows that the girls that he is around are sharing things with the internet, he feels as if he cannot trust them. So once Jazlyn Mychelle said what she said to Sister B about lying to the pages, saying that the messages were fake, Sister B said they are your quote-unquote boyfriend's fans. If they F with you, then they should believe you and you said it. The truth is out, sis. Live it or live in a lie like K.O. Marie did. And that's when Jazlyn said Sister B and Sister A were weird, just like NBA Youngboy's ugly ASS fans. Y'all try to make me the bad guy and I trusted her, aka Sister A. Sister B responded and said, not my fault or his fans' fault. You a user. You're addicted to fame. And then Sister B responded and said, my sister, who is Sister A, told me that you always talk ish about Casey too, saying he trifling and Nene only care about dick. And then went on to say, but that's not my business. And then Sister B went on to say, you a liar and like to play innocent, LMAO. Made all them posts claiming and lying, saying you ain't say that ish. Now, if I expose these messages right here, I'll be wrong. Jazlyn responded, girl, you and them weird ASS fans, stay out my business, itch. And that's when Sister B responded, you just mad because you got exposed. You can lie all you want. We know the truth and the real. Yeah, you be dogging that man, his HOEs, and his baby. Then let's not forget you tried to purposely get yourself knocked up so you could get the $50,000 like he gave Drea. Now, y'all know I ain't trying to throw Drea in no mess, but only Drea will know if NBA Youngboy gave her $50,000 when she got pregnant with Cody. And NBA Youngboy will know these messages ain't fake if he really gave $50,000 to Drea when she got pregnant with Cody. And how would Sister B know anything about $50,000 being given to Drea if she don't even know them, if she ain't ever even met NBA Youngboy, let alone been in his business? And that's when Sister B went on to say, had you, Yaya, and Drea in the same house at the same time, now that's just dumb. And for the ones out there who be watching my videos, letting people piss in y'all face and tell y'all it's rain, here is the messages. They are being recorded. They clicked on the profile to let you know that it really was indeed Jazlyn Mychelle's profile, since y'all always talk about, well, show me your screen record. So when Sister A and Sister B would not come out and tell the shade pages that the messages between Jazlyn and them were fake, Jazlyn took it up on her own self and posted on her Instagram story and said, crazy part, y'all can't show what quote-unquote friend I was texting because I would gladly show the DM between that quote-unquote friend. If y'all really knew me, you wouldn't have to think twice about them fake ASS messages. She went on to say, y'all are so weird. Y'all love to see drama for real, and y'all really try to play with my character like that because y'all can't find it's wrong that I do. I'm not perfect, but it's who TF do I bother? Nobody. I'm not finna go live trying to quote-unquote explain myself or quote-unquote prove myself. Not finna keep responding on the pages y'all post this fake ASS-ish on. I know what I do and don't do at the end of the day, so what y'all believe. At the time that this was all being exposed, NBA Youngboy fans and supporters said that they felt like the messages were real because of the way that Jazlyn talks and types. How she were saying that people were so weird, y'all love to see drama for real, and then on the messages she said that Control is weird AF, he hit me. Then when she was talking about Yaya, she said Yaya is weird and overly obsessed. And then Jazz came back and said, I don't even have a close friends. Y'all really tried it, weirdos. And I'm just sad to say, y'all, that this is where she caught herself up at, because Jazlyn did have a close friends, because when she was talking to Sister A, when Sister A exposed those DMs, when she screenshotted the DMs to expose them, Jazlyn Mychelle had a green circle around her profile picture, showing that Sister A was indeed in her close friends. So early on in the video, I told you guys that I was going to explain to y'all in just a minute what I meant by Sister A being in Jazlyn's close friends, as well as Sister B not following Jazlyn and not being in her close friends. When Sister A exposed Jazlyn Mychelle and she screenshotted these messages between her and Jazlyn Mychelle, At the top of their messages where you see Jazz with a red heart and Jazz's profile picture, if you notice, there is a green circle around her profile picture, meaning Sister A was in her close friends. I did a test with my own close friends so I could show you guys what it looks like from behind the scenes when you're DMing someone and you're in their close friends. Now, granted, this was back in 2020 when Jazz got exposed, so some of the Instagram features have been changed. But for the most part, you cannot fake a green circle around the profile picture when creating fake DMs. So this goes to show that the DMs were real. Now, when Jazlyn Mychelle was messaging Sister B, because Sister A was not responding because she had exposed the messages and probably didn't want to hear what Jazlyn had to say, when Jazlyn contacted Sister B and Sister B turned around and leaked their messages as well, when she screen recorded it, you could see that Sister B was not following Jazlyn Mychelle. You could not see a green circle around Jazlyn Michelle's profile picture because Sister B was not in Jazlyn's close friends. And all that means, you guys, is that Jazlyn was having two separate conversations with two separate people. One of those people were in her close friends, but the other person was not. So that's why when Jazlyn was talking to Sister A, you could see a green circle around Jazlyn's profile picture. And when Sister A stopped responding and Jazlyn started contacting Sister B, there was no green circle around the profile picture because Jazlyn wasn't talking to the same person. She was talking to someone new who was not following her, let alone in her close friends. And like I told y'all earlier, Instagram doesn't choose your close friends list. Instead, you have to add and remove people from it manually. If you're on someone's close friends list, you'll see their close friend story whenever they post to it, rather in the story feed or on their profile. A green circle around their profile picture indicates a close friend story. So after Jazlyn Mychelle got exposed, you guys, you noticed that she had a black and white profile picture. And you noticed that underneath the profile picture, it said Jazz, Jazz, with a red heart. Well, after she got exposed, she tried to change her profile picture to throw everyone off and changed that red heart to a white heart. Jazlyn Mychelle kept telling everyone the messages were fake, that we were weirdos, we were crazy, making up fake DMs and messages about her. However, NBA Youngboy fans and supporters felt as if that YB was once maybe in behind this page allegedly. However, I'm not sure. This page called slime.business was a fake page. It wasn't following anybody and there was no followers. However, they tagged Jazlyn Mychelle and said, please stop capping itch. Real life, you look stupid. And this post was posted shortly after Jazlyn Mychelle changed her profile picture and changed that red heart to a white one. And then mysteriously, you guys, the account that got exposed deactivated, never to be heard from again. Unless this is her new page, you guys. You can see it's not a red heart or a white heart, it's a green heart this time. And then the page also says that the username has been changed 4 times. So who's to say this isn't the old page and she just brought it back when no one was paying attention? And all this does, you guys, is make me wonder why out of all the women in the world that NBA Youngboy could have chose, why did he choose Jazlyn Mychelle? Because it really seems to me as if she's no different than all of the other women and girls, females, baby mamas, side chicks that exposed him in the past and lied about it and tried to get away with it. And it really makes me think that she really doesn't love him like she says she does, and she's really just there for the benefits. But someone told me that he married her because she can still somewhat be controlled. She's still sneaky, but she listens and does what he wants to an extent. So he's keeping her around. And what other female do we know that he was with publicly that let the girls come and go to the house? Like he's been messing with multiple girls, but they all take turns. And she's the only one that sits back and lets him do it. And being a married man always looks good in court. They gonna push that he got a family to take care of now. And that he's changed his ways and he is no longer the same person that he was before he got placed on house arrest. And before we get out of here, I also wanted to add that at 8:40 this morning, I had posted on Twitter, I wanted to start a conversation on these old AWS DMs from 2020 about Jazlyn exposing YB concerning him cheating and allegedly hitting her and almost giving her herpes. People said that the messages was fake, but I found a clue that they were real. And by the way, if you want some more ish, you're getting blocked. And I also wanted to emphasize that NBA Youngboy has not posted on his Twitter in 2 days, you guys. However, about 2 hours ago, NBA Youngboy posted this on his Twitter, and I just thought it was kind of weird. He said, "Thank you for putting me on game. Now I know."
So long, sleeping from sofa to sofa. Now I'ma step on these little bitty bitches in some brand new Gucci loafers. I got tired of eating Big Mama's chicken. Now it's business when I walk out.